I'm Robert Williams from MetalRules.com, and joining me tonight in Austin, Texas, is Norwegian black metal legend ABBATH. How you doing today, ABBATH?
Hunky fucking dory.
So we're excited to have you back in Texas, and for the first time here in Austin. What do you enjoy most about touring here in the U.S.?
The audience. Yeah, great audience we have had so far. Yeah, every night. I'm just blown away. Yeah.
Season of Mist recently released your self-titled debut album this past January to rave reviews from both metal fans and the underground metal press alike. Let's talk about the new record. How long had you been working on this material? Were any of these songs originally intended for Immortal?
Yeah, some of it, yeah. You know, when there was a fact that I wasn't gonna move on with those guys, you know. You know, the music's still great, and it needs to be out there. So, yeah. But I also have material for, you know, at least 2 more albums standing by, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah. It's been 5 years, 6 or maybe a lot of years since the last Immortal album. So, but that doesn't mean I haven't been busy working on music.
So when you say there's material for another 2 or 3 albums, how soon can we expect you to get back in the studio and record that kind of stuff?
I said to the record label, to Michael from the record label, I'm ready, but you know, he wanted to wait till spring, I think. He said, yeah, spring, summer, around there, next year. So, yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
So
every day is.
How's it been working with Season of Mist after being with labels like Nuclear Blast and Osmos for so long?
It's been very good because these guys have been more in contact personally with. So it's been a very good journey so far, you know, and they have been, you know, very, what do you call it, easy to work with, yeah. And they don't push it the wrong way, if you know what I mean.
So this time around, you had total artistic freedom writing all the music, all the lyrics. Did you find that challenging, or did you look forward to being able to have total control like that?
Lyrics. Well, lyrics is a big challenge for me, you know, but I have ideas, you know, and I have themes, and I was, you know, very fortunate to work with Simon Doncaster this time, you know, from Boss on the Buddha, and he also participated on some of the lyrics for the Blizzard Beast album, actually, the Immortal album, Blizzard Beast. So, yeah, it's great. Long fucking lyrics though, and words that haven't been used in the English language since the Dark Ages. Yeah, it's great, yeah.
And speaking of the Blizzard Beasts album, you guys also did a cover of Nebular Raven Winter.
Yeah.
Why that song? What was the motivation to re-record that?
Just one of my favorite Immortal songs, really. Yeah. I love to play it. Yeah. Oh, it's just a song I'm looking forward to in the set every night. So, definitely one of my favorites.
And I know you've expressed in...
And I felt, you know, it deserved to be re-recorded, since, you know, and also since we're going to play it live, and, you know, more, because back then it was difficult for us, you know, to get things right. We didn't have a producer or anything, and you know, also Mountains of Might, we are thinking about, you know, playing in a couple of days. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we had some little time to practice with the new guys. But tomorrow we have a day off in El Paso. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to sit down with them, and also in my Kingdom Cold, because I heard a couple of times on this tour that people have been yelling for it. So, and it's a great live song, you know. Maybe Fenrir has to take a break, Fenrir Hunts, which is a great song, but it's, you know, it's difficult for the whole band to find it comfortable to play. if the sound is not perfect, right? Just how it is.
So the current set is comprised of all of your past bands, Immortal, I.
Yeah, we play Warriors from Between Two Worlds, which is a great song. Love to play it live. So and we play Tyrants from Songs Not in Darkness, One by One.
And what about I know that band's on hold right now while this current album is being promoted and everything. Any plans to do a follow-up album with those guys?
No.
This is the total focus going forward.
Yeah. So the I album came out very good, good album, but was just it was kind of a project, It came out very good, but and just something that happened, I was having all this material, and Immortal was on ice, was on a break, and sat down with Icedale from Enslaved, and he helped me out with his pre-productions, and it just came something that just came out of that period. But I don't see us doing that again. No.
And that was the first time you worked with King, right?
Yeah. He came in very, at the end of the process and just nailed the bass, I went to Oslo for a weekend, I don't remember what, but when I came home, he had already put on the bass for the album perfectly, and I hadn't even showed him what to play, same with this album, I just showed him the riff and he, just spot on, so.
Well, it's good to see you guys working together again. He's got a real prominent role in the new video, and
yeah, it's going real good. It's going great so far.
His girlfriend designed those cool masks.
Yeah.
Dig that.
Yeah.
Where did you guys originally meet?
Me and King?
Yeah.
Must have been a garage or Elm Street or something. Back in 98 or 99. Yeah.
So I know one of the things you were looking for with the new lineup was a sense of camaraderie and more of a band, functional band that rehearses and plays out more after the long absence. Do you feel like you found that with the new lineup?
Yes. But it's also when 2/3 of the band have bunch of kids and family matters and all that. It's difficult to have the continuance. At least it was in our case. It was unfortunate, but gotta have the carry-on call. So here I am, doing the only thing I'm qualified for, or whatever. Yeah.
How did the rest of the lineup in your current band come together?
Kevin, he left, and I was devastated about that. But King, he has all these contacts, and we were very fortunate to get this guy from Sacramento, Gabe, Creature Gabe as we call him now. So just an amazing talent. Young and hungry. What more can you ask for?
So late last year, you reunited with your old band, Old Funeral, for a mini festival that was hosted by Black Metal. Was that just a one-off, or are there any plans to further resurrect Old Funeral?
No. I said to the guys, this is definitely going to be the last Old Funeral show. If we're going to do it again, it has to be New Funeral. No, we'll see. I don't know. Never say never, isn't that what they say?
And you have a Motorhead tribute band back in Norway with Tora from Old Funeral called Bombers.
Yeah.
I know you've always been a huge fan, supporter of Motorhead. Tell me about the first time you and Lemmy met in person. What was that like?
Oh, that was amazing. That was Me and Demonas, you know, with a girlfriend, we had just been at to see Motorhead the night before at Roskilde Festival in Denmark in '93. And when they finished, we just decided we want to go home as well. So came to the airport in Copenhagen, and it was like 4 or 5 hours till our flight, and there was Lemmy standing outside the bar having a hamburger, and asked him if he could take a picture of you, and asked him whether my flight is in 2 hours to LAX, so on and so forth, and he invited us into the bar, and we sat there, and we had no money, and he bought us these Jackson Cokes, 2 hours. Then he had to go. It was actually, when he also had raw mix on a Walkman of the Bastard album. So you know, we got to hear that, and yeah, he was just we were like blown away. You know, the way he treated us. We were like coming there nobodies, and he, you know, we felt like fucking rock stars sitting there. You know, even some people came over to us, some kids, and asked us for autographs, and we were like, you know. It was great moment in time.
Did you meet?
We were so drunk after when we left that we barely came with the flight. You know. He drank us under the table.
Do you think he ever got wind of what?
And he paid for every drink.
Do you think he ever got wind of what you were doing musically? Do you think he ever got wind of what you were doing musically?
Got wind? Sorry.
Was he aware of your band Immortal?
No.
So, what do you think about American beer? Do you love it, hate it?
There's so much of it. I tried this beer here the other day, but I think it's Belgium or something, but I haven't tried it, I haven't tasted it anywhere else. It's a beer called, I think they produce it here, but that said something about Belgium. What the fuck is the name of it? Flat Tire?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking good.
You like that?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Jester King Brewery?
No.
So Jester King Brewery here in town, this is right out of Austin, Texas. They have what's called a black metal imperial stout.
Oh, look at that.
With this guy on it. Looks kind of like you.
Yeah. Kind of. Yeah. That's good.
Give that a try.
Okay. Also, we did a tour with Behemoth in Europe a month ago. And they also produced beer. It was very good. Yeah.
Very cool.
Can I try that?
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. That's from Jester King Brewery to you.
Oh, come on. Oh, that was embarrassing.
Cheers.
Oh. Fucking hell, boy. Was this red wine? That was strong.
So the last time I saw you in concert was back in 2002. You were touring alongside Manowar on their Warriors of the World tour. Any memories from that you'd like to share?
Yeah, I remember singing a duet backstage, singing the Bridge of Death with Eric Adams. That was special.
Wow.
Yeah, cool guy.
How did you originally get into heavy metal music? I know you started really young, playing in bands.
Yeah, I started in '88 with Our Funeral when I was 15. But I started 6 years old listening to rock and roll. You know, started with tapes I found at home from my parents. You know, with actually the first song I can remember, the first rock and roll song I ever heard was I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Yeah, and Elvis and, you know, Jerry Lewis and all that. Yeah, and then I discovered Kiss, and yeah, we go from there.
What's next after this current U.S. tour?
We're going to Russia on the 30th, I think, of April. We have 2 shows there, Moscow and St. Petersburg. So looking forward to that too. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, I haven't played there for years. You know, last time we played there with Immortal, it was awesome. Great audience. Yeah.
Good turnouts at the shows over there for black metal.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to talk metal today, ABBATH. Any last words for your fans watching at home before we wrap this up?
Come to the show. Die hard.